you see happening, especially because the camera angle is a little bit zoomed out, is all these little intricate grips. And that's what a lot of this is, especially on the defensive side of things, is those intricate grips of coming in, pulling out, getting back this way, coming, pulling down, making sure it's just everything is placement. When you unwind things, make sure that you can unwind them, not getting all the way. That's not easy, but as you progress in your ranking, those little movements make that you know, like this way, my foot's down the line, but those are point being, is as we go through this XR defense here, there's a lot of small things you can see that start hitting groups and this like that. There's less dynamic, right? So again, there's a time and place for you just to be dynamic, and that's where there's detail. So that's where that's up into that same XR position. So here, as soon as this foot goes over that shoulder, is that trapped zone right there, he's gonna own, okay? Which is why I drive into the chest and I start working my way back. So my kicks are away from his ability, and he's not even losing my center of gravity. Is it possible? Yeah, but if he like he's trying to stop me up on the back. So I can hold on to certain things and I can start controlling here. And again, now he's definitely till his ability to go back. He's kind of fully committed to going this way, and I can start pulling these things. Okay. So anytime I bring these together, I'm in a good position. Where they benefit, again, is at least pointing to the sky, and they are apart from each other, especially just with me. So if I try to get greedy and I try to walk this thing through here from this position, he still has a really grip, and he still has the ability to basically drop this foot, kick this out, which is why we close our hips, or which is why I drop my hips. So if someone in that position, XR, gets in this position here, and they come here and they drop that foot, and then literally just, you're going to basically go take this thing down and pull and push over here. And again, it's not a throw them away. I'm right here on my butt, ready to rock it up. It's always exactly right into side control pass. He's going to win that race every time. If I push him away, then we're separated and it's an athleticism. So, here's the next one. Boom, right here. I can start going through my motion. If I get a little too greedy, and I try to bring these together, that will go straight to the ankle. Even if I try to step up, stay with it. So I step up, stay with it, and like that. Because that's going to be their defense. It's just step back. Turn your foot into a sticky fly trap. Wherever your hip foot goes, your foot goes. Okay, knock that out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So your knee is right there. Drop the foot where you move it, clean up foot, and rotate back. Stretch the right leg forward. Drop that foot down. And then just rotate, like almost like you're gonna rotate that left leg out underneath this one. And you won't have like feel up. There's a time to switch when you're trying to take the there's a time to switch when you push the front corner is to take a because the closer they get, the better chance this is couple more reps, guys. We're gonna go line it up. As soon as he pops that foot through and drop that foot down, and I'll rotate the leg down. Think of this. There you go. Add a dish to everything. I appreciate you guys always. We'll see some of you Wednesday and the rest of Friday.
Why don't you grab coffee or beverage and we'll serve that.
Is that your bus out there?
What's that?
Is that your bus?
No, that's John's.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I wish those days.
Am I going to when I'm swimming? Am I?
My nose it always has been. So it's very easy to do.
Then I can have more control across the chest.
Face. Yeah, whatever.
Got a tractor on the ground, just did our normal warm-up on progressive car. As I step in here, stay down, pop it, pull up, pull negative, keep some good forward pressure on the steps from the legs. As I'm working over here, working my way around. When I do this, I'm thinking about more or less an unskilled person, just with forward pressure. You guys can feel much of whatever. I'm not gonna do that. You guys can do whatever you want. It just seems really fake. So again, I'm in here first part. I hug the legs before you feel the tension. With your hips up off the mat, you should be face up. Step in as many times as you need to do this little shoulder shifting in there. Good focus. Once you step on the hips, don't put
Yeah, so right here, this foot comes up, make a spring, push your head away. Yep.
Shrimp away. Two up in here.
Two up in here.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to shrimp enough that you can get this foot up. Great. All right. Push your head. Look up. Look up. That's.
All right. So now we'll slightly identify it a little bit here. I'm a big fan of making sure that my partner is responding before I get carried away in the next scenarios. So from here, I'm going to be driving in. What I try to do is see how far I can let it get to my knees and plant the knees to stop them from driving in. You can stop me right here, but then we're going to go a little different. So as I come in here, knees, boom, and then it's going to be basically working on the shoulder wall and working the side of the back. Keep that forward pressure going. Drive in. You see how far you let it still recover. The shoulder walk is important, so you don't get basically collapsed over and you go. Boom. The third time I'm gonna step up here, I can grab my feet. Boom. So here, kick the knees over. What we have to do is drop, slide in like a tomoe-nage, get underneath the hip line, and then we're crazy to sweep. Boom. I want you guys to sweep them out. In general, I would say don't look completely flat to your back, but don't try to stop them yet. Pick a side slightly that you're landing on the shoulder blade, but don't try to stop them. So punch back up, steps over, goes in knees again, knee pinch, recover, boom, knee pinch, recover, it goes in. I'm here, maybe I can do it, but my hips are kind of too far back, so hop in. When I recover and I go down, he's picked aside. It's better for my head to go that way. I get my hips up, and I come around. Now I'm just gonna pop up, rinse his knees in, get a rinse one. Cool. So 2 recoveries, the third one, simple sweep, to mount. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Pop knees open.
Turn your head this way, also, so you guys don't hit heads.
Oh, I was supposed to just get up and leave you down. I always think that's chilling.
Yeah, you know number 3. You know your like your Venus.
Yeah.
Touch your knees. Bring your knees all the way. Nope. When I split them.
Yes.
This part. Yeah.
Yeah, don't let that come apart.
Two fine tips. So let's say this is the third one. So I feel like you went inside. You go inside on that?
I went inside.
Yeah, so that allows me to bring my weight far forward, but right here, I'm gonna want to start working that. So I'll let you back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not that I've ever did this.
And then you grab my elbow.
keeping him at bay, he drags that speed in a little bit, but keep his back feet. Yeah. So, as I drop in, this, it's not, it's about all the time, we're here, don't try to do this. So, I'm pulling myself up, so don't get ready to call it time, the same side call them. On your way up. Pull yourself up. One more time.
Better? More athletic?
And also, you don't need to worry about gravity. Think about bringing your pinky to the mat rather than behind you. I won't be able to pick out. I might be able to pick out.
Alright, so now I get to be on the right of the stage. So, ladies and here. The ideal scenario. I'm just going for the sweep. So now that bench. Now the goal for him is to not let him out. So as I sweep him, we're going out.
Nice. Just take it seriously.
Nothing crazy, we don't have to have dead rules, but if you're falling and someone's gonna sweep you, you're gonna have to frame out and not let him get past your hip point. So just back and forth. The goal is now go in and out, shoot it back to guard, whatever that comes down to. So go back and forth. Don't let him out.
Down first. So we all get a chance to everybody in one position. So that you can be top together. You can be top together and do the bottom. And then we just oh, okay.
So, again, we spent the last 3 years really focusing on the valuable balance, but inside mounts, top position, full mount, top position, back mount, top position. So, when we hit this dummy sweep, I was in a bad spot. I created a scramble. So that's what when you scramble is about position. If your partner does nothing, cool, you can use them out. If they start fighting you, then you kind of have to fight to get them out, and you can always get the functional sweep. They post off and they can go out around the line. So that's what we're kind of floating to next. So, Brandon, you don't have to worry about the first 2 parts. He drives in, you can hear the sweep. Boom, when I come, I extend, come up, he brings against me. I come over, I pinch at the wrist, and grab my knee, or I'm going to knee pinch here. If you can do it from standing, great. I get to sleep on him. I come up. I need to get my son past this. That's my job.
And you're just looking
He's going to be working on framing, and he's kind of trying to get his elbow across the center line. So I have to like slide myself behind it so I can get it. 1, 2, 3. I would say less fight, more drill. That's one, just so you get the word. Let's see, he's screwing. That'll slide your head past his elbow. Keep that arm up.
doing anything that funny.
Yeah, tight, tight, tight. Look, you're good name. Ooh, back there. Yeah, nice. Nice. Oh, let's go.
Finish up the raptor off, so take another
Let's touch me good.
Okay, so when we're doing the sweep, stands up, again, when I need, I pop in. When I get the knockover happening, I need to turn this to a straight leg, so my hamstring's strong, or I'll kind of catapult over a slide. So I bump, my foot's under his arm. I can't do like this, it's hard to come up. And I don't have any angles, I start keeping the knee and some really fluid issues going on. So I put behind his armpit. I'm going from here. I grab at the wrist. I want to feel successful. I want to extend it. I'm going to hip the shoe over. So right here, pumps. Underneath. I can manipulate this, and this is part of our lumbar recovery. Ideally, I want to reach over to the far knee, but a lot of times I can't do that. So I'm going to grab inside leg, and I'm going to try to pull his outside knee to my chest. So I can get to the far side knee to create this little effect. When we're looking at the lumbar, it's just kind of fun. If we're here pinched, we have basically a bench stop. If my feet are on the head side, it stops the stack. There's nothing for the hitchhiker to turn on. If I'm on this side, this doesn't stop the stack. vehicle. If he has the stab, I got a really good friend on his arm. I can come over. Now the hitchhiker's more available because I'm not blocking his head. I can do a figure four on my side, but again, the stack is not protected. I can manipulate the hitchhiker. So, the simple thing I want to look at is which side of the arm, crossface side or the torso side, is the defensive as option for escape defense. So it's not.
But you started this off with that hook behind the armpits. Is that what you want?
Just do a little bit more. Once you get to this position here, just kind of pause. And then let the person manipulate the other, shoving into that second knee to roll the other position. Other.
Come out here, I'm gonna go down all fours. Just so I can't bring my head up.
Now grab the inside of the leg, pull it to your chest. A little harder. Now grab the outside leg, another one.
I was trying to.
Underneath one. Make sure your head is towards the same side. Put your ass in the head on the other side. Your leg is still behind his head, but up your back.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it to your, like, get your. Yeah, I couldn't make it to your.
So this guy, this guy behind my head. Oh, yeah, 'cause you're gonna roll. Yep. So you're up. Dude, that's tight. That's tight.
How's everyone feeling? We spent a bit more time on that than there was it's pending, but it is. We can do positional spot at the very end of the class, and then we kind of work on the technique, or we can do positional spot now, and then technique second, so it's your choice. Positional spot now, you need to raise up?
Dude. Let's find out what we don't know.
Sounds good. So, we'll be doing short rounds, which is fine. You really might have only one or two shots to get something fired off. We're going to position spot, come back, finish a half round. From there, again, the way I kind of look at it, he's got a hands, got a seatbelt of some sort. You should always have your hands to the enemy. Then it's a hit roll. Again, that's kind of the right
Don't let him get that left arm back, Brennan.
Pull over to the right side. Jump, try to pull on the right side, choke on the arm down side. There you go. Now you can set up a finish. You can even let it go over your right leg and finish. You need to protect your cross hand better from. Yep. Tuck your left knee to the hip, front hand. Use your left leg and push it off instead of push it. Now bring it
Could get my head on the other side of yours. That's all I was trying to do.
Maybe Wednesday.
I'll get that on.
Maybe Wednesday, but
Instead
it's
of going perpendicular.
I'm more in control. Haven't worked it in a while, keep losing them. I want to try to get your ankle when you have that sit.
Get behind me.
I'm usually safe. I'm like, oh shit. Try to do it every time.
So just kind of as a, I guess my theory on jiu-jitsu a little bit there is we don't necessarily learn our growth in jiu-jitsu by just showing up and going in class and learning a move. Once we're at the level, yeah, for the most part. White belt, blue belt, we have to learn what jiu-jitsu is, movements, play with each other, all of that. So a real growth comes from being in a controlled environment, which is positional sparring. That's where we learn. That's how we get good. That's jiu-jitsu. showing up to class, you're kind of maintaining, but that's not where growth comes from. So in my opinion, growth comes from positional scoring primarily, and you can put it all together in a Bible. But your main factors of growth come from positional scoring. So keep that in mind, and that's where you start to have that pride throughout the living room. You got me on that. Or, and when your blue belts are a little bit more hungry, you get positional scoring, you get sweat, and you're still fighting and fun and fun. It's like, hey, no, still fighting. We've all been there, as the journey is known, so it's good stuff. So we're working top lock system for the most part. I'll just sit here, get into that zone. So boom, we're in the functionality. For me, I play a game of kind of hide the thumb line for the most part. So as I'm in here, I like to hide it behind, I'll grab the far side of the bell, put the underhook, that way I'm forcing the exposure. But a lot of times as I'm in here, this hand's kind of off in my back and then I just go, across it.
Yeah.
Okay? So from here, as we work in the top lock system, again, the main thing I have to look at is I'm extending my hamstring, coming over, grounding him. As I work my zone in, I'm going to come up over his shoulder. And like let's say he's a gun on after the number comes so advanced nice grip on stance, how that comes in. Nothing wrong with it. So from here, instead of me trying to break his grips, what I'm going to end up doing is coming over his waistline and wrap everything into it. Now, I do my rodeo ride, which is kind of how I switch from my right hip to my left hip. Let go, push, and then punch that leg.
Can't be shut yourself a
I'm in the zone. Our hands don't really go through our chest very well, so instead of kind of separate the hands, I'm just going to put his hands into his chest. From here, I'm going to come over, and I'm just going to work my way into a 3/4 GG, which is both feet and the armpit to get my finish. Again, when I'm here, I want to make sure I have some tension and pull. So I'm in here, I've got my grip, I'm over here. He's made me focus on this battle. Right, he's not going to get my cross grip. As I come over to here, a lot of times the hands go to the hands and then creates a closed loop. So as I'm in here, I'll go over the head to the corner, and now instead of trying to separate here, I'm going to try to put his hands close, come over and away. I can't do anything from this side, so I'm going to have my little rodeo roll, work my way up. Focus on both feet and armpits, a little extension So for you, this is the. When you get this initial fall. No, I'm sorry. So what I'm thinking about is, you know, go take that. biggest skill we can learn, especially as we transition to our reverse triangles, is lean back, flipping over, and lean back.
So you're taking it towards the head, and not towards the feet. You're doing this one?
Yeah, so in order to, so before you come over his head, so you're gonna come on the side of his head, underneath of his head,
Right.
you're already in a turning position, so you're not. The top lock is going to be on the far side. So from here, when we're on the back, typically we're trying to track the arm, we're trying to get to the heel. So as I'm in this, he's got some vulnerability, so he's going to defend the vulnerability of the best of his knowledge. If he leaves his hands down, I'm going to scoop it. I'm going to go reverse triangle, I'm going to do other things. So sometimes sit there, they're going to defend for you. So when they defend against what your first line of attack is, then we go top lock.
So I think Brendan and I were both like against like deep ball way of kind of rolling in to face the leg.
There, just skip and here, switch and then here. From some variation of top rock. But for today, we're staying on this side, doing the swing up.
So you're just in an armbar position. So the top lock would be on down side. You're still on the back, working on what's he gonna do with the thing. Right now his hands are here, so we have to grab him, trap the arm. So we start trapping the arm, this thing's gonna naturally. Now, I prefer the top leg in front of the wrist. And keep his hands on his chin now. So you're just saying thank you all the way this way now. So now we have to hit the flip, because if you separate his arms, by the time you bring your leg over, he's already gonna step into his knee. So hit that little rodeo roll. Boom. And now you can go to your finishing position and you can step over into a different game.
So that's the other answer. So the rodeo is as we're flipping over before we've actually run.
Yeah, we're just kind of focusing on that. We're still on the back, and we're kind of trying to trap the arm. What difficult is to bring. How do I get him to bring his hands to here? I gotta try to trap him up. So the most common thing is, I'm here to cut. I'm gonna try and fight him here, so
here. Once you go like this, and more up, I mean, it's good. Walk in, thank you very much.
Oh, I already released it. Yeah.
Yeah, this pressure makes it
Okay, so.
I feel like he could stack. Yeah. Got it. This is doing my business on sure. That's my calendar. Yeah, if you're not on that show, you can't stay. So this guy's doing all workers.
And it's not any different from this.
Other than that, keep your shoulder.
This, 2 on one stop.
It's important.
So this,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, we magically ran through all of the last time. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, that was fun.
It's very hot. That's the ultralight. Supposedly they're not as durable, but I'm a big hot bastard. Shit.
Hey, how's the family doing, by the way?
Really good. Hey, how about yours?
They're all up and down, and one of them will college, and
Cool. So her and Lily, close friends, since they were 4. Wow. Since they were little Jada. It's awesome. It's wild. The kids, they just don't stop.
John.
I know, I saw him walk.
The cool bus.
Rips.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, pretty much everybody this morning is like, is that your back? Let's get in the bus.
Let's fucking do
Yes, go somewhere. We take everything out that you've had and get out there.
No, we've watched a bunch of movies and hung out at the house. The boys did their first wrestling. Pax did his first Greco-Roman wrestling match. So Greco-Roman is everything hips and above. You can't touch anything below. So it's all basically all throws. This poor kid. Fucking lands right on the dude's wrist. And the kid just crying. I was like, oh buddy, I'm so sorry. And Pax is like, I did it, that was fun.
I can imagine that's gonna like light a little fire do that enough times and like that was Ocean Race.
That was Saturday. But we went and watched Project Hail Mary.
Oh yeah.
Have you read that book?
Yeah.
Dude, so fucking good. So Andy Weir also did, was it, The Martian. And I'm fucking thank God, The Martian did so well, and he hadn't, I assume he hadn't sold the rights to Project Hail Mary until after The Martian made a shit ton of money. Because The Martian's 2.5, or Project Hail Mary is 2.5 hours long. It's a long, relatively long. No, it's like 2.5. But all of the good parts, like there was some stuff that they cut out, and, you know, a lot of the internal stuff was left in. Like when he first wakes up and he's confused and doesn't know what's going on, they do a really good job. They probably spent 5-10 minutes just him trying to figure out what the hell happened, what he's doing, where is he, and, oh shit, there's no planets around, in a spaceship, I can't see it.
You take the whole thing to see?
Yeah, the boys did really well. Like, they were into it. cried when you did read the book, right? So Pax cried when they separated and were going to their separate planets. Like Pax was just a. But like the kids were all into it, and it was just kind of fun to like coming through. Why is this purple? Oh yeah, that was a wood. Yeah, I guess they had never seen light before. I know it's his dog, so. And so it's just like catching it, pointing out little things like that.
So we're gonna do, let's see.
Right. It's a great one. It is a really good one. Yeah. I think I read the Martian first. I think I read the Martian first. I wanted to read the Martian before I watched the movie.
After some rock on that. Once you get the initial pass,
Yeah. Let's see it.
scroll out. Cool. You don't have to hold that, but I want your knee to be bicep and your elbow right there, but your arm can stay down. Your weight's on kidney, so wherever your legs.
Well, with this grip right here.
You don't get that. It's your chest.
There's something grabbing.
So as I was going through this, this is stopping the control. Yeah, it's stopping.
Maybe just be taking that space.
But the nice thing is, we always want to stay in the past. Stand, right guard, chain goes lower, strong, control. You take that awesome. My focus right now is to pull in upright to the passports. I would go core armor, go way over, boom, stay right there. And then, yeah, control it.
This under. I didn't want to abandon that, so it's like, you want hardware or something like that guy?
Just keep following that. So that's the zone. Stand. See where the grips are here though. That's his elbow. It's at the accept sliding down everything. So it's like, yeah, look. Now as I move backwards, I'm looking to see what I can do. So. Points. So let me go one. Let's see, get this left hand over. Yeah. Here it comes up. I'm just gonna jump over to the other side.
So,
On that pass, how far you? On that pass, how far down the leg do you grab? Are you just on the first pass from opening? Are you going below the knees?
X pass, yes. So, ideally what I'm saying, jump over my hips. So my arm's straight. And what I'm really doing is looking at when you go to step on the hip, you could have extended the right. God, you're still So, depending on how long the arms are, you'll grab calf, ankle, the higher you want on the knee, you want to keep your legs straight. So get the wrestling on your truck. Come in.
Same thing that we did in the seminar, or different because you're laying the leg straight down. In the seminar, we did a cross, full cross.
Yeah. A little, I mean, not
Same concept though.
it's a, it's a 40 hours pass. Pass.
Yeah.
Biggest thing I was thinking is, I got a second hands up here. Hold on. I can't turn it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not going to go mix off. Yeah. You're letting me think of something else. Slide. So I don't want my face down here. So if I move that.
I've finished there.
Even though I released a little bit.
Thanks, sir. Or my sleeves are counting your grips.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just leave it there. It's fine. It's fine. You're good. It's fine.
There's no space. There's no space to move. Well, because when I do regular around, Michael wants to get there anyway, right? Everyone can drop down and get inside the space here. And if they can frame on the way, some big problems. But if I do this one, then I kind of end up where I want to be.
And you're already doing that chest, on the chest, not doing it. Can't sit up. Remember we were talking about that? You're posting right on my diaphragm. No, when you were in Michael's work.
Oh, yeah.
Same concept, we just pull on it. But you're already doing it.
We don't have to go full blast. Just want to get in the headspace of looking at angles and shots of the board.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's still always about
It depends if I get. Oh, no, you do.
so it's so basic introduce yourself and do a roll, go to a more. This one here. So, what I look at here is, you have this strategy.
Okay.
Right? So I
Yeah. Oh, these things get down there too.
Well, it's good because like this class this morning, I was picking up concepts fast. He's like, okay, we've done one today.
I love it. Dan, that's right, Dan. Yeah, we got like, yeah. It makes such a big difference. Folding around, it's like a real thing. Wait a minute. Barrel chested, 6 foot tips. That's why they. Pretty strong lady.
Yeah, that's just the annoying thing that I'm working on. That I understand, there's multiple things. But now it's a weird one, because we're always trying to go back. But if we're remote, we get it, you know.
Yeah. Right. Less of the weight, more of the leverage.
So first thing I look at is, wrestling all the time.
Yeah. From the baseball training yesterday.
This is not.
Like release. Add the hips, and then this turns it into win.
I've never seen anybody like that position. It's just there. But it doesn't look like
elbows and your hips, and then learn how to rotate your hips to bring your hands forward.
Well, I did Kyo, Taekwondo for a few years, like 8 to 10 or 11, and then Kung Fu, all art Kung Fu, Tiger Crane, a lot of like grounding, and then just like kickboxing.
Yeah,
And I was like, first,
it's hard to find it.
get to. 15 years ago, it was just a gym where we did MMA, and we were just trying to gain as much as we can. We used to have like an official belted practitioner to teach us stuff. So we're like, where'd you go? This is mass, this is escape. And then we tried stuff like her, yeah, I did that too. Went to walk. Yeah. So good. That was one of my favorites. I still have my sticks. I still remember like the basic pattern, beginning pattern. It was so fun. And we would do patterns. We would do like sparring with the certain patterns that you were supposed to follow, just to grease the groove. But then to go out with it, and it's so much fun. And we would just do one stick. So there was a lot of grabbing, stepping, blocking. I love that stuff. One of the best practitioners actually, his favorite thing to do is use a LARPer. So he was one of those kids at the park with the foam swords. He was really good. He was always swinging swords. Yeah. Yes, if you're down.
You're getting classes, or if there's a rules that you saw that you want to maybe touch upon, like I found myself here, and I did this really good, you know what I mean?
Nothing specific. Just still trying to like remember those like switch things out. So that we can go on. Hold on all the way through this. Which memory I stay in there.
You feel me?
And so, and this kind of starting point.
Yeah.
You're doing both, you're not drawing a distinction. There is a difference to this and
Yeah, I mean, the nogi is slipperier, and more mobile. I feel less tweaky fingers. That's the main thing I noticed. It just the amount of material, having to work with the material. I find it harder to just like when we were doing the drills and bring it into my pocket from the back. It's like, oh my god.
So what I found myself doing was I couldn't get the stuff as much as me just like stick in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like still fit the control. And I'm thinking we can touch on that. But we can go with any combos we look for and stuff. If you're made out of this really, but once you learn it and do it, you'll see the concept of it. The material will just be
Yeah. Yeah.
keep my
Okay.
honestly keep my cats on and do shit.
Cool.
Test, test, test. Cool. I didn't think I could do it with the kid. Yeah, yeah. Well, if not, it just won't. Can't. I watched, but I didn't pay attention.
Loads of good stuff.
Yeah, he's. You gonna head out? Guess not. You don't have.
We can work with it.
You don't have to stay. Well, I was gonna go over that floor in armbar with
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Because Jason was doing the same thing, but if you want to,
Yeah.
you did it once. One of you felt it. You want to try to do it to me now?
Sure.
From,
So we'll just
from Mount.
see where we're at and, okay, so from out here, I'm looking at, I'm grabbing the leading church brain.
Hey, Brandon, see what's it?
The S now. Jesus, not the mouse. Decide when you start the S now. This is what I want you to think of. Is the hand that's closest to my hand, which is the left arm right now, under her elbow. That's all? Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to do is keep your elbow on the center line. If you want to put over your right hip pocket in the nose or in the deep, you grab it or you grab it. It doesn't really matter. So I want you to put your right hand on that. And now you can start seeing you can bring your left knee over my face. I want your heel to go under my neck. So your left Achilles is going to go under my neck, your left knee. Yep. How about that way? Beautiful.
I know I'm loading your ribs with
Yeah.
that.
No, you're good, you're good. Now I want you to kick this back like you're stomping on the clutch. Hip thrust, hip thrust. You're going to finish it right there.
Yeah.
If I spaz out, keep it, kick it straight out. See what I'm saying? What this does, it focuses on keeping my elbow in your hip pocket and keeping it between your belly button and your hip pocket.
Oh, yeah.
So, you've already got it. You just gotta work on getting on that stop. That's now. I'll show it to you from the beginning, but he's just, we went over this when we were doing our intro. Just pay attention to what he does with my elbow on this. You right here?
I kind of want to cut this
You don't need it.
so that I can turn my.
You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need this hand. I want you to focus on this elbow and put your hamstring on my forearm. Right now, your right butt cheek, this right butt cheek, to just let me carry it all the way right here. Because that doesn't, this harms you in shit. Because now I'm okay. So right here. Boom. Elbow, you hit my wrist, I want you to hit my elbow. Elbow, knee, your elbow. Kick this back, you can get right.
Yeah.
He never let go of my elbow, so I'll do it to him and you'll see.
And all the way on your ribs.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's being gentle. Even when you're trying to be gentle,
Yeah.
it's still.
All that pressure stops.
But what this helped me realize when I was getting arm bars from other positions is I was chasing everything except for the elbow.
Yeah.
And all I needed was the elbow.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense until it makes sense. So I'll get to how I break it down. And because I think of myself like Spider-Man, I think of a Spider-Man call. I'm trying to push their elbows above their nipple line so that I'm using my hips and my thighs instead of trying to under him because I know he's strong. So I'll just start being dip with the head. Start going to the left off center. See how he has to post up with his elbow?
Yeah.
I take that space up. Boom.
Brian.
Boom. So now he's going to bring his elbows down because that's what he normally wants to do. Fine, hip thrust. Shoot the knee. I always go to this knee. I bring this ankle in. I can trap this arm, but I don't need this arm. He's worried about this arm. This one that's closest to his head comes in elbow deep. You can already feel I've got your elbow. Mm-hmm. All I do is I shift my weight. Now try to say the ABCs. Turn on my weight. This is just keeping me upright. So once I'm here, it allows me to bring this here, and I can just, right there. If he fights and rolls to his left, oh, he's getting out. My hamstring curl. Yeah. You can feel that elbow's already going. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to do it to you so you can feel it. Again, this is not me trying to win the submission. All that was control. Okay? You're letting me get there too, right?
Yeah.
So you're just trying to keep your elbows down. Okay, fine. You went from bad to worse, right?
Yeah.
Now look at the redness of his face. So watch him do it one more time. Okay, so I like to be kind of getting in there, taking that space. So thinking your ankle is beautiful. Wrap my elbow. You can finish right there. But I'm like, that feels so good. Even before his back hits the ground. His ass never hits the mat. He's got the fulcrum already midair. So I just want you guys just to hold it. And if there's still that number that you've got double jointed back, hold it, look at it, a little hip thrust. So we'll walk you through it. Okay. So, I want you to push your hand. And then defend. Spot my arm. Now, I want you to take your thigh and really get under my tricep. Look at that. See that?
Okay.
Cool. Now, here we go.
Now I'm doing the S before I go
Yes.
for that underhook. Okay.
Yes, I need to get that outside ankle there. This is going to set up my ability to open up my hip receptor. So right here, what I was telling John is if you're in the heat, you can grab your collar, which I don't like as much. You can grab your pants. Some people grab the belt, but the belt tends to rotate. I like to put this almost like I'm putting it over my thigh.
Okay. But I gotta be deep.
So look at where my elbow is on this. It's on your center line. This is all I'm worried about. Once you bring this left thigh over my face, close your right hand on the mat. All I need to do is kick this back under my neck. Hip thrust, hip thrust, hip thrust. And I'm going to tap, but don't let go.
Okay.
Maintain this position. Now, right here, you may lose it only because it's, I want you to scoot your butt in and hamstring curl. My shoulder and my elbow never move between your navel and your hip. That was glued to your body. That was similar to what we did today in that rodeo hook. Your tricep is glued inside my hip. I can choose which hip I want because I have the elbow control. I felt that. I don't know if it makes sense right now. You need to do it on him. Obviously. So I'm trying to be a practitioner. I'm going to do it. I'll pop the head. Hands, put their hands in your jaw. Let's search, let's show you what elbow. So once you do this, we'll shoot your right hand and hand close to the left. Now I want more of your weight. I want this weight to shoot. Look up. I want you to actually shoot right there.
Okay, yeah.
So I want you to close so that I'm carrying the weight.
Yeah.
I should not be able to top that. But if you weigh less than time. Right on.
For sure.
So right here, beautiful. Kick this back. This is what's going to give you that hamstring. Right there. That's where you're going to get that. Now hip press in. That's where you get that arm. You don't even need to fall down. You can finish from top. We'll try it with John.
Long arm for you guys? Yes.
Hook the elbow now. Hook the elbow now. You can hook it
All right.
right now. And I want this hand, walk time grip on your leg.
All right, yeah.
You can grab your cat material. And no get down obviously grabbing your short step. Pinch with your left knee. All your weight should be on your butt cheek. Heel stomp, finish him right there. Hold it and let him roll you. Just hold it. Let him roll you and then you just fall into place. So this is going to help you with your arm bars in any position. So if you get into a closed guard position, get your
Not just the tuck, but the pressure on that.
let's say we get in this position and you start feeling your guts arm bar, right? Control my arm.
With the under?
Whatever you want.
Oh, I see.
So now, as I'm driving in, bring this leg over, rotate your hip. You control my elbow and my forearm without controlling my wrist. My wrist was incidental.
It was just an extra at the end where it's like, oh
We
yeah.
always focus on controlling that wrist when I really want that elbow. So this little thing, all I did in this S mount when I started actually drilling it correctly and sinking it, is I was like, hey, all I need is elbow. Boom. That's all I needed to do with things. All my weight's on this, all my weight's here. This leg was just incidental to kick back and straighten the face away. If I wanted to, I could go to the wrist, but I didn't need it. So the same with the armbar, you're that's such a great reach from a close, you're gonna probably feel it right away. But if you start rotating that elbow, whichever arm you get, that's fine. So I wanna elevate and separate this elbow. All you want is keep that elbow. Frame. Now right here, I just want you to bring your knee and a hamstring curl and kick stomp. It's all elbow. Try me. It's the same concept as doing an elbow for any position. So I don't know if that's going to help you with your arm bars, because you're not. Even if I'm in some weird positions here, I'll start controlling the elbow just like this. I don't really have it, but they don't know that. So I'm trying to think of keeping the elbow on my center line. The moment he starts bringing it up and over to my hip, I know I'm losing it. So I'm trying to just keep this here. And if he switches for some reason to stack, to go up, and he starts stacking my knees over my face, I'm still controlling the elbow.
So, yeah. Putting all that strain on the
I
shoulder.
never go to the here. I don't know if that's gonna help you guys at all.
Oh yeah.
And then from here, but I want you to think of, look at where the fulcrum is, where his crotch is. It's kind of on where my lower deltoid is, leading to my tricep.
Yeah.
So if you can scoot up so that my elbow is vertical from my shoulder socket.
Yeah. Get the shoulder off the mat.
Yeah. But now if he chases my wrist, there's a little movement there. So I want you to chase my elbow. Get me in that Kimura grip. Any kind of T Kimura. His chest is pushing my elbow in that direction, but it's really pushing it up. If you can get this controlled beautifully, all he needs to do is scoot in. Boot scoot in, and he's now blocking my shoulders and my hips from rotating. So go ahead and give me another scoot in, nice and tight. Right there. I can't roll into him, I can't roll away from him. So now you can just finish what Tanner was doing today. Push the hand into my chin or whatever. If I start defending, just push it up. I got nothing. But he never let go of my elbow. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, no, this was essential.
Yeah.
I may have been trying to peel your grip apart with this, but this is what kept it.
And it doesn't matter if it's right here when you got double legs here. You can even switch hands if you want. Go ahead and gable grip, that's great, your hands. Switch through, punch through. He's now still got elbow control. His right hand can go and grab this leg.
Yeah.
And then gable grip again. I'm in that spiderweb position. All I have to do is extend down to his ear, and he's going to get this arm lock over his right hip. So if you wanted to switch hands, you're going to be elbow this way. Cool, that's fine. And I'm doing a good job, and he goes, fine, and I'm threatening to stack. TV, transition, how can you do that on that side?
We did a little bit of that this winter. Shifting my work like that.
But I like that little rodeo. I just know I've seen it before. But all it was, I felt, was that elbow.
Yeah, there's a different, what's interesting is the different tools. So if I'm in that same position and I'm looking at the armbar, I'm maybe originally worried about controlling your legs, but then your gable grip is too much for me for whatever reason, and I want to do that. I can do the opposite of, you pushed it into your face.
Yeah.
You had these switch grips like that. You know,
To keep the leg.
You can do the same thing
Yes.
in order to push the hands towards your face. In his instance, he was here.
Yeah.
And with your guys' range of motion, if you find yourself here with the garbage, then you can. Right here. You can do this. Bigger forward and bicep. Nice. Can you get that But you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. That's a good point. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if for some reason you got a real good flexible person, you're gonna give them that bicep flexor with that trend.
Yeah.
We need you to get that. But I want you to see how you have to figure 4 over my head instead of figure 4 down toward my legs. We'll get to the finish position so you can feel where it's at, and then we'll get to it. So you're here, right? And you're more control with my hand. You got less more control. You got this one. You got this one. So if you feel like you got this, right here, you got this. You should have a 3 or 4 biceps. I don't know about all over here. So this one should be able to practice over my legs. That's it. I get one of these kids to do that. I'll just set up here. Don't figure me out. Figure 4. If you can't do this time. Oh, it's tough. It's going. Yeah, it is. Don't even. Now we're going to practice the pushing through. So you're here in this corner, and for some reason, you don't feel like that. I want you to pressure with your hands. And I want you to, as soon as you pressure, I want you to punch your left hand through my elbow to your left elbow, boom. And then I want your left hand grab your hip. See how your elbow is not connected? I want you to your chest on my arm. So that's a little bit back. I don't really change the pressure bang with your right hand and left knee. Gable grip to your own hand. Big gable grip. Lean to your right elbow and ear. Lean to your right ear and kick. And watch it. Kick to your right hip. And then kick this down, stop it. See that?
Yeah.
I want you to stop this down.
Hip shift.
Yes. So now I'm going to go back to you where you're going to sit up. I want you to lean and stop. That's going to be the break. It seems real dynamic, but it's so controlled. You've done this before, right? It's called splatter leg, but it's the lean and the stop. Shifted to the hips. So what it is you get to your S mount, get to your top mount arm bar, get to a regular arm bar. But sometimes we lose control and we start sacking and we start getting that elbow. And if I start losing that elbow, see if I get your traditional arm under that. And I leave this gap between my crotch and his elbow. See, his elbows get got to be turning into me.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of failing at this more. He turns into me, I lose that space. I can just go back to going elbow deep, and I scoot in with this hamstring curl.
Yeah, I know something like
So,
that.
so you still have the more control, but your crotch isn't where it needs to be.
Oh.
You know, no, you're fine. I'm gonna make space. And I want you to focus on bringing my elbow straight up and boot scooting in, and then keeping my elbow stable to your sternum. See what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't have any movement in my control, my elbow.
What I like is the emphasis on keeping your elbow pointed up, because the cue you might have been thinking, I might normally be thinking something like don't like pull it in, you know,
Yeah.
don't let you pull your slip your elbow.
Right.
But
Yes.
I get to the same goal if my mental cue is getting your elbow up,
Absolutely.
like with my chest to it. Because if I'm just focused on pulling it in, then you can, it's the direction is like halfway to where you want it anyway. But this way is the opposite.
Yeah.
Rolling you back in.
I'm not creating the space with my elbow. And what you can do is now that you're controlling this, because this is primary, you can hamstring curls. I start hip switching out, hamstring curl to get back in. It's going to boot scoot you in. So hamstring curl, and then your right butt cheek should adjust. Yeah, that little adjustment from your Achilles to your butt cheek. Feel that? So I try to create space by scooting out, and now I want my elbow to follow, and now all you're going to do is just, you're being a wet blanket, you're just sucking up all that space. You're letting me create space. Beautiful.
Yeah. So.
And the beauty of this, when you start doing this, like Xander teaching, you don't even need to fuck with this. Like, you're controlling this,
Yeah.
but it's incidental, because once you put it in my face, or what you can, it's in that position, you have it, okay? before you start twisting, use your left hand, which is free, to grab my this wrist and pull towards you. There you go, look at that. I didn't think you grabbed the other, I didn't think about that for reach, Jason. What I want you to focus on is keeping this staple to your chest. If you're thinking elbow straight up to the ceiling. Okay, now I'm trying to create space between my deltoid and your crotch. You're controlling this by letting your skin out and squeezing in. Yeah. And same thing with this. If you need to create space, I want you to elevate your knee. I think I'm gonna stop. And I want you to elevate your knee. On this side, you like it. And then if you do, just go down and hamstring curl. And then extend. And then hamstring. So what this does is it creates movement, creates work on hand.
Yeah.
But I also let you control this. This is time. Let's say this is 90% of the movement.
Yeah.
Okay? All this other shit is the 10% that you're just
It's
swallowing.
like a support move to get me back to this.
So, that little elbow to elbow control is when I try to tell people, don't go to the wrist. Don't use your biceps. I don't think you use your biceps once on this. It was all forearm. It was all forearm and it was all back. So your back should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have to go?
Might head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you hitting the road soon?
No, I'm just living around. Yeah, I mean,
That's your home.
that's not home right now. Just moving around. Parking lot to parking lot.
Cool. I remember those days. I never had anything that nice though.
Well, I actually wish it was more conspicuous. I would trade it for something
Yeah.
like a minivan.
Yeah.
Actually, and then I would get away with more like street set parking.
Yeah, it's more obvious. Like somebody's living in that thing.
Yeah, and I don't like that. But I bought it, it was already kind of like that. So.
Sweet.
Good to see you, bro. I'll see you. I'm not gonna have class tomorrow. I got an appointment tomorrow.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Wednesday if you're available.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be here for 6 a.m. if you can?
Probably not. Okay.
And that's fine. I just think it's good for you only because you're really having fun. You're having fun and you're safe. You're not gonna get hurt with it.
That's what's up.
Thanks, brother. Good to see you, man.
See ya, see ya.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
See you next time.
You said, Justin?
Jason.
Justin's the morning.
Just in the morning, Dave. Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna help you.
That's great. We kind of covered a little bit of that when we were doing the flow last week.
Yeah.
We did the Kimura sitting on your face to transition to Kimura on the side to armbar. Did we start from the back?
We started from the side. We started from the half.
That's right.
But you got to like
Yeah.
I didn't even post that video because I wanted to kind of play with it.
Yeah.
And that's what Jason's working on.
I was thinking of it because I was like, okay, if I get, because in my mind it's so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna feel so much better when I get here now, and I'm like, no, but don't get comfortable. Remember, dude, get out of there. Do the not the spinner. What's it called? Twister. That's what we did. We did Twister, Kimura. Yeah.
For rolling Kimura.
Yeah.
For T Kimura. Yeah.
That's right. The T Kimura. We were working on the Superman.
Yep. Yep.
Controlling through that, stuffing your hand into the hip, keeping it glued to you.
The funny thing is a lot of these things I know I've seen before, but I think it took me a year or two to like catch up. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I do this before.
yeah,
So I think getting to that position, what I found, a lot of times I go to class, like, okay, so we're gonna get this position, when you're finding this position, I'm like, how do I get that position?
yeah,
Half my role was like figuring out what position I was in.
right.
I didn't remember like, this is the time I can do that. You know?
Yeah.
So for you, you can force a half of it. Do you find yourself you're not running as much? Are you doing more guard passing? Are you pulling guard? Or are you wrestling? Are you doing singles? Or are you just kind of fumbling when you sit down?
Fumbling still. I'm always trying to do like some sort of a takedown, but getting caught and stuff more than anything.
I'll tell you my secret. It's not a secret if you go with me. I don't initiate takedowns. I just defend. I'm really good at defending.
Yeah, so I'll try to initiate, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to pass the guard, and I'm getting my knee hung up. Okay, now I'm working on getting my one leg out. I'm halfway past, but this leg is caught up, so I'm gonna get down and I'm gonna create pressure here.
Right. Okay. What I was going to tell you, we'll go back to what I was going to say. What I do is I let them initiate and fumble the takedown.
Yeah.
And counters are where I pass.
Yeah, so that's probably what the higher belts will do with me too. Like, all right, well, okay, that was fun.
I'm gonna let you fuck
Here,
this up.
here we go, buddy. All right, I got this leg.
And we can work on that. So for what you're saying is, if you find yourself in a position where you're falling into half guard or guard,
Yeah,
getting out of it like Tanner did today. So what you
Yeah.
do is if you fall into my close guard, but I'm not quite here yet, there's always this little halfway point where you know you're like, oh, I
got here.
don't want you to let me close my guard.
Yeah,
So what you can do, this is going to be a total fucking bruiser move, not a bruiser, but like a total, you're going to feel like a white belt doing it. But if you're here, and as I start reaching up, I just want you to kick your legs straight up, almost like you're going belly down, and you're going to almost do like a Superman. So right here, as I start bringing my legs up, where am I going? I'm just making that one up, because I didn't think of doing it. But I know that sometimes when we're fumbling in this position, we want to get inside hip control, we want to control the head and arm. But right now, what I'm thinking is if I can just keep my chest over the hips somehow, or the thighs, where their knees, and I keep working on my arm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that to Tanner. So as we're fumbling, right, I'm gonna stall and you're gonna get on your butt.
okay.
You're almost getting close guard. Like you got on the side your open guard, and you're going for close guard.
Sleeves or whatever. Yeah.
This little moment is allowing you to prevent you from close guard. So if you can find yourself there or in here, in half guard, we're falling in this half guard here. Instead of going, okay, let me settle and get in the base, we're following.
Yeah.
So maybe if we can initiate a sprawl before they're moving,
Yeah.
get into the half guard, get their close
Instead
guard,
of settling, I think I
or
settled.
get their grips. We might be.
Or I'm skipping ahead. Where it's like, okay, my leg's in there, why don't I just go ahead and go for this? Let's get the hip rather than the sprawling.
Let me frame and base, which is what we've been going over. Where's your base? Where's your frame?
Yeah.
That's totally fine. But you're now at the point where you can initiate a sprawl and then go back.
Yeah, and that's reminding me actually of the one we did back in December, where it was like, okay, I'm pulling you into this half, so you just sprawl on this thigh. It's like a Brendan move.
Yep.
I forget about that.
And this is frustrating because now you can't frame, and all I'm doing is letting you carry my weight.
And I have no hip movement at all.
What I like to do here, and I'm trying to do it to Steve, but I fail it, is the biggest threat I have is your left hook. Your left foot on my hip.
Oh, uh-huh.
So, right now, I don't need any of my tools. Right now, this is helping me. But I don't really need this.
Right.
This man?
Yeah, I still felt like I had something until you did that.
Because my chest is hitting your hips.
Right.
My hand on your arm is only reminding me I don't want to be there.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to alleviate any weight.
Yeah.
So I do this consciously so that I don't do this unconsciously.
Uh-huh.
Because this, and you got that hook, is just a little different than this.
Yeah.
So now if I de-weight my knees, you're going to feel that pressure. You don't like that. But now look, this right hand's free to work.
Ah, so easy too. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm totally kidding. So you see here, I want you to feel where your weight, your right hand's not doing shit right now. Your chest is holding.
Yeah.
So if you need to,
Et cetera. Yeah.
just fumble from this. I'm going to fall on my ass, and you're going to need close guard or half guard. So it's a plank pass, beautiful. You did exactly that. You never once put your hand on the mat. Your toes were out there, your active toes, your knees never came down, and you just plank pass. That little knee cut, hip swivel, because you're able to keep your toe open, your left toe open. You opened your hips, which allowed you to rotate this knee in. You didn't pinch your left knee into me.
Yeah.
Your left knee opened up. This left knee was able to follow, so your hips were able to pivot.
Yeah.
You sprawl, pressure, knee cut. There's nothing wrong with that.
Pressure.
But you notice you got mobile.
Yeah.
You're way more mobile than settling down onto your shins. You would fight like this, like Merlin does.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, but now we're at that different progressive level.
Yeah. And since I have too, it makes more sense.
Nice. You passed my knees and controlled my hips. You're not seeing what you're doing. You're feeling.
I'm just feeling it.
And I'm telling you, now we're just going back and we're playing the tapes. You passed my knees, they were no longer even, they were just an afterthought. You went right to my hips. The moment your elbow went over my hip, I'm playing catch up.
Cool. Okay. There we go.
Let's look at this. You were
Quick hook and
you were trying to hop out of it.
yeah.
So your arm was going across the so somehow, whatever you had. And I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
Right here, I felt like I really had it. I want you to have this knee. Okay. I'm carrying the weight. I want you to keep both your legs straight back up. So instead of,
I was just hopping.
I feel like you're hopping.
Yeah.
I want you to donkey keep both your legs out. I want you to go from this.
Yeah.
Let's just practice on doing this.
Yeah, because I was doing this. I'm stuck.
Yeah, that's the difference. You have to reach your approach your right body, you're getting carried
We have
away.
this arm.
You can get close on this arm. I'm gonna really hook the shit out of your right knee.
Okay.
I just want you to kick straight back and see some left. Nope. Right now, we get black hands a little bit. Breathe your ass. You're still swimming. I want you to think of this. Right now, we're gonna practice this.
Okay.
Just take them straight back up. If you don't do both legs sprawling with this left hand on, there's what you're donkey kick. That's all. I want you to put a donkey glute kick. Your glutes are kicking that heel straight back to it. That's the sprawl that I was trying to explain with the alien. You can do it with both legs, or you can do it with that one leg that feels like a trap.
Yeah.
Because you don't know which leg is really trapped right now. You start feeling it.
Yeah.
You can tell by the mechanics of our position it's probably this leg. Well, let's go back to this position. You can kind of get in a weirder position.
So yeah, this will get totally. I'll feel that too. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
So the real threat right now is this. You need this.
Yeah.
So again,
You do a great job of having this on usually.
so post on. Once you see cramp on. So that if you move, you're keeping this elbow bent just enough so you don't get locked out.
Okay.
You don't want me to. I want to rotate. The moment I see your elbow going out, I'm looking for that little drum line. I'm looking for where you see that structural integrity now.
Yeah.
Even if I want to bow it out, I can't put your weight so long. I accidentally, which is putting my elbow on my shoulder. Okay? So if you get on your active toes, right, and I'm doing a good job here, you know this leg's free, right? So just take this left leg out. You know, it's not doing anything for you. So active toes. Okay, knees off the mat. Now just kick this one straight out.
Oh God.
giving me a little juke.
Yeah.
I want a power shot. When I need donkeys, kick the shit out of it.
Yeah. And I feel a little extension in the back too.
I really want that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
when you're coming into these positions, it's these like closed guard almost.
Yeah.
You could kick one leg out, but I don't think it's help you. I think if you just get both legs, you can kick both legs out of this closed guard. So I'm threatening the closed guard because both of these. Right. So for something I'm being really good, lower your chest on me, keep both your legs straight out, and sort of shake. That might be an alternative because if my legs aren't as long as John's, I won't be able to read guard.
Yeah.
The moment I was teaching someone yesterday, the moment I feel you going out, my compensation is to extend out. Now my knees are no longer loaded. All you need to do is apply a little bit of weight. My hips are going to follow my knees.
Yeah.
Because I need to go elevate and close and then get my knees in.
Yeah.
But the moment I go here, my compensation is to lower my feet. My knees are extended. I'm not where I need to be spring level. So
Yeah.
as we're playing these games right here, even if I'm doing a good job controlling posture, lower your chest, raise your hips. Like, raise your ass in the air. And now, if you want to sprawl, I'm going to try to get you, but I'm not going to get you because you're already higher than me. But the fact that you're keeping your chest higher than your hips
Yeah.
is allowing you to reguard the close guard. Same thing with half guard. Your hips are lower than your chest.
Right.
Sit with my body with your chest. Now your hips goes up like a tripod in the air.
I didn't even have to barely donkey kick. My leg just followed.
You're almost going to start stepping out of it. It feels like your back's stepping out of it, but your
Yeah.
active toe, straighten your knees. It's all structural integrity.
Yeah.
So as we start falling into these positions,
Yeah.
here,
I get here, I'll feel the hooks. I'm like, yeah. So then I'll naturally go to
this
this.
is great. This is all great right now. So,
So what I need to do is continue this line.
yes. Go.
And you're so good at this. Here you got me.
Here's what I want you to feel. My heel is in your is in your ankle or knee.
Yeah.
This butterfly is underneath in here. Here's what I want you to keep this chest pressure, and I want you to push this down, and I want your right knee to come up to your shoulder.
Now.
What? So I'm protecting you from going in and out because of this little butterfly.
Yeah.
Prevents you from going forward because
Uh-huh.
the shape's not there. It's just using a ramp. The moment you elevate it, you lower this, and
Yeah.
you're able to come up and over. So it doesn't matter that I'm hooking this stuff because now your leg's able to slip right through.
And I think my tendency too would be to, okay, he's got me, so I'm gonna go this way,
Uh-huh. But see where
but I'm locked in.
what you're able to do now is put your weight on me to lower your chest. You can even Superman out with your hands, right? Your hands aren't doing shit. But that,
You still got my ankle, but it's fine.
you can finish a lot of things from here. What I like to do here is get this double underhook. This underhook right here. And what I'm trying to do is separate my elbow from my knee. So I'll drag my right knee down and walk my right elbow up. Where am I going with this? I got your ankle and I got shit. I'm going to compensate by somehow. Or put my hips in there.
Yeah. Cool.
What I'm trying to do here is once I get to this little boom, I drive my knee in the back.
Yeah.
Extend it.
Stretcher. Yeah.
So
Simple.
with all these little positions, you're still able to feel that you're falling into the same positions. You might not feel this. I'm trying to rebound.
Yeah.
I want you to think of what knees in between their knees, and then lowering your chest so that I'm carrying your weight. Because people like Steve and I'm trying to think of who else. Lee. The more more mobile they are, the more lethal they are. The more I let them carry my weight, the less mobile they are. I'm hoping they're less lethal.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how it works, but it's not, it's
They have
different.
less. The harder it is to say the ABCs, the harder it is to do everything.
Yeah. So with the arm bar, you're controlling the elbow.
Yeah.
With the mount, I want you to work to stay on top. If you lose any of the points of contact that we're talking about, I just want you to stay on top. Don't lose the position because you're chasing the submission.
Yeah.
That's why I like that top arm bar, because that's, holy shit, I'm starting from an arm bar. Then I'm gonna start seeing that elbow. So I'm now connecting, even though they're different approaches, my application is to control the elbow.
Yeah, and just basically relaxing. It seems like watching Tanner, obviously, like he's barely trying, but the person underneath is like smothered somehow. But it makes sense because he's like, I'm just holding it there. Let him work it. It feels good to feel some of that more, where it's like, okay, yeah, go ahead. Struggle, like it's hurting my forearm a little bit, but
That'll toughen up, like I know my forearm and my shins are a lot tougher than they used to be, but
it's just, yeah, getting the
just
impact. We used to have brass rings, and we would do moves like this to get the brass rings playing against your forearms, and it toughened them up, and then we do arm strikes against each other.
I want to build a little more chip, just like leather or
Yeah.
like, so I want my son's hands and stuff. He's got piano player hands and he's trying to rub his dirt back down. He's like, this is hurting, this is too hard.
Yeah. Got toughened up,
I
buddy.
need chest or something. Like, I don't know. Anyways, point is, with this,
Yeah.
with
Get stronger.
with you, I want your choking heel hooks and applications thinking of this little thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive this into as much as I can. So like they always say, they told me my whole time, I never understood what they meant up until like maybe a year or two, casting that fishing rod. But I really do understand what they mean by doing the deed, everything I'm getting, I'm exposing this. I'm never here,
Right.
right? And this is okay if I'm doing something else like my wars or my whatever grips I'm having. But I never want to be here because now I'm compromised.
Yeah. This is easy to string too. Doesn't take much.
So yeah, if you're doing this double one, I want that's fine. But even if you're straight with the Kimuras to go to these, you're fine. But if you're just doing one hand, as long as you're keeping it to their chest.
Yeah.
But I want you to think of like the moment they do this and you're extended out, you get an arm lock or they can slap you.
Right.
So just thinking of those things, just incidentally.
Makes sense.
So with you today, just like you're sprawling. The hopping, which we didn't even realize we were doing, to try to think of, boom. I would suggest you doing this,
Yeah.
just fucking, just to this, and see how that works for you. But I even like this better. This is the inside knee.
Yeah. It's more that connected now for me.
And like I said, I hadn't really thought this through yet. But I like this position for you, so that if I am weaving, I do this a lot, I'll weave my foot over your calf, and I think I've got something.
It may take a couple, but
Yeah.
that felt really good.
It felt a lot better, and you're still framing on me, which I like. You can do two different things. You can do like you did, keeping your frames here so your chest is elevated. So that if you wanted to transition, you can underhook this arm, so grab your deltoid, and then rotate your elbow inside my ribs.
Oh yeah, that gotcha. Yep.
Because now, once you start donkey kicking this leg, I can't frame into you and I can't turn away. Or you can choose whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So familiar. But you understand that you can go turn that frame into a grip,
Yeah.
or you can just gooseneck that frame and just, I'm going to decide whatever I want to do from the beginning. But you don't always need it.
Yeah.
You did need it. I'm See what I mean?
Yeah.
You were busy fighting my head, but you had this underhook right here. I was
Wide
finding
open,
that
yeah.
this knee didn't need to move.
Yeah.
You needed to elevate this elbow.
Yeah.
Not a big deal, dude. You were already winning, but you're skipping that one thing.
It's those little things that save your energy.
Get back to this. How were you? You already mounted. You were overhooking my head. Yeah, there you go. And I was free.
I was trying to get up.
Yeah, so I want you to feel. I want you to feel this right here, where you're at.
Yeah.
What do I need to do to get out of here? I'm
You
framing
need to-
here. Is this really doing anything for me? I mean, it's a yes or a no.
No.
No, it's not. I need to control your hips. I need to get
Yeah.
under your hips. Right? You know this, so I like to play this little game. I'll put my toes on top of their knees or their thighs. So I'll put both your feet on top. Wherever I go, when I start to elevate my knees, it elevates you.
Nice.
And your thighs will be able to start coming in as my elbows come into frame. And then that S knot. You get that S knot attack that you lean over to. So when you go back to mount, and if you go ahead and get lower,
Okay.
and I'm just blocking one leg because I don't have this.
Let them do the best.
Right? So you know I need your hips.
Yeah.
This one right here isn't doing shit for me. I think I'm doing something,
Yeah.
but I'm not. And the moment I come up, if I come up, just don't move.
Okay.
If I come up here, you've now got access to this arm. You can arm lock me here. Right? So what I need to do is put my hand back down, and I need to get my hands here.
Right.
Okay? So what you can do is start pushing my head away, and now pushing your hips up. And now that my elbows are over my chest, I'm rolling.
To get higher.
Right there. And sit, keep that weight right there. I want you to make an effort to make it hard for me to talk the whole time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. I want this close on that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay.
So, pinch this knee a little bit. You think about it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. And you're still a little low.
I still had control of your elbow when I grabbed your hand. It was right
It
here.
is beautiful. That's why I call it a floating armbar, even though you're not really floating. I'm fucking holding you up. But that post is not there to be a load bearing. It's to keep you on top of it.
Yeah.
All the weight should be here.
Gotcha. It's just a balancer.
It's a balance of it. You just,
Gives me that angle too.
yeah. It's almost allowing you to shift your butt back onto this.
Yeah.
But the one thing you never let go of was my elbow. And the fact that you can hear me struggling to talk and not struggling to breathe.
Yeah. I should start saying that in roles. Go ahead and give me the ABCs. So I know.
Yeah. So, for you to get to mount in any position, it'd be great. Right here, if you want to post on my arm, that's great. Or you can post this hand on my arm. If I start playing this game, I can no longer hook.
That's tricky though. When you get this knee hit, I feel like you got something.
So, if I do hook that knee, drive the knee forward. Because I'm only preventing you from stepping out.
Yeah. It's tricky though. I think that's something that has been part of this journey for me is as soon as I feel it, I'm like, oh no! They got me!
Relationship.
I need to fight these hooks.
It's
It does feel vulnerable having a hook behind your knee like that.
yeah, the moment I push on someone, their immediate resistance, even if they don't realize that they're just trying to stay vertical, is a forward,
Just to push
Pressure.
back.
right? But if you Tai Chi that,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go anywhere other than be deflected.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be advantageous with it, I should say.
Right.
So if you do start feeling my little hooks, like this one right here.
Yeah.
This one sucks and I know it, but it's not really anything. I know this is a bullshit hook. So what I want you to do is just elevate onto your active toe on that one, and now your knee can elevate up and over my calf.
Look at that.
So I know that's what I'm trying to avoid, but this isn't preventing it. The only thing that's gonna prevent it is this hand. The moment I block this hand, you can block my hand, and now you can make sneak out over hip. But it's so simple, because a lot of times I'm like, don't go north into it, But with this one, if you try to donkey kick out, my Achilles is preventing me, and my hip is controlling your hip with my shin.
Yeah.
So if you walk your feet in, shift your hips a little, now you got that. Even though I'm death gripping your foot, I want your hips slide on your IT band. So even though I'm clamping down on you,
Yeah.
you're going away from my power.
Yeah.
My clamping only prevents you north and south.
Yeah.
You hip switch that way. So the moment I hook here, I'm preventing you from retracting.
Kick now.
All you did was elevate.
Yeah.
So this does nothing for the elevation, it only does for this plane. And then once you're able to elevate, I adapt, you're able to move north.
Yeah.
So these are the little things you're gonna start feeling.
Good trick though. It's a good trick.
Or if for some reason I'm really good and I got long feet, because you got this weight here, use this hand to push my knee back. Oh, the other knee, the top. So now you can go to that twister pass. See what I mean? You want to need that just forward pass.
Yeah.
You can go to 3/4 round and go back to knee cut, or you can go pillow choke. Remember what pillow choke is? Pillow choke's where you sweep this elbow and you basically trap my arm. You go chest to chest under my head. And you can choke me there if you want to, which is a different choke, which is fine. If you don't know it, you don't know it. It's not a big deal. That's always there. But now you've got it halfway in my back. So all we're doing right now is working on you getting those knees free.
Yeah.
And even though I've said it before, whatever we're playing is just a game. All I'm worried about is this knee getting over here,
Right.
or getting over here. So if I play this game and you start clicking my foot here, or here, it feels like you've got such good control because now once you start looking this thing, oh, I can't pull out.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I can't push in.
Yeah.
I immediately give you what you want. But again, I'm going to put my weight on you, so isn't that? Elevate.
Yeah. That was easy.
And if you're doing a real good job of breaking the posture, I put instead of weight on my weight, I'm going to break my posture somehow.
Oh, yikes, I'm all twisted up.
Sprawl.
Yeah.
And it works. And I still kept my hands off the mat when I touch them.
It's like you reversed to now my legs are all trapped.
Yeah. So all I did is use this top pressure to let you extend your knees out because you're really strong and your knees are loaded.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a couple things you can do to compensate for this. As I start to elevate, extend your head out. Really good. Because the moment I start creating space, that creates space into a back.
Yeah.
But do it all.
Instead of that relationshiping it.
Oh, I gotta fight him. Oh, now I'm crushed.
It's counterintuitive though, but you're at the point where you're starting to feel like, what is it? I only need this knee.
Yeah.
So from top to bottom, if you're at the bottom, you only need to keep this knee like that. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So you weren't even worried about the hand fight,
Yeah.
or you're all you were thinking about how much can I drive pressure into that knee, keeping me south of my hips. My knees stay south of your hips.
Crazy.
The moment I elevated, you frame out and extended, you create space.
Yeah. Crazy.
And I was trying to maneuver. So.
No kidding.
But you're feeling a little, your focus is on one of the things control your hand, your head, or house, your hip. We just focus on that knee. But everything else came into play.
Yeah.
Because your jiu-jitsu movement is there. But now if you focus just on the knee, keeping my knee here now on the opposite. I'm going to start to consider that piece. You saw all those photos on that knee.
Yeah.
All this other hand fighting, I don't give a shit about. But you're doing perfect. Ready?
Yeah.
So the fight for you right now is knee control and knee escape. From top, you're trying to get that center knee out,
Yeah.
and from the bottom, control that knee.
Yeah.
Everything else can fuck up. If you don't fuck it up, that's fine.
Sure.
But I think that's going to be a good game changer for half guard. And then maybe for close guard, we'll work on that a little different too. But right now, if you get caught on close guard, traditional breaks the tennis uses.
Yeah.
And then before you men, trying to sprawl, control their knees, trying not to default. Like, okay, I'm gonna let you get close guard.
Yeah.
Don't let them close.
Yeah.
Because your whole objective, you've heard me say it all the time. When you're in close guard, break the guard and pass the guard.
Yeah.
In the bottom, when you're in close guard, you want to sweep or submit. But you can't sweep or submit unless you have a close guard.
Yeah.
That's not true. But that's the point. We're talking about close guard.
Yeah.
For the close guard.
Fundamentals.
Yeah. But I want you to think of that. If you can default back to now where we're going, okay, in half guard I need to control that knee, or I need to make sure they don't control my knee. Because you're already controlling my upper body by pinning me with your body and the earth. You're not posting on the mat unless you're just catching your balance.
Yeah.
Stall instead of post, and then regroup.
Yeah.
Getting back to the hips, getting back to the inside knee position. Okay, am I here? Good. Can I elevate? Can I be mobile? Can I be catch? So all these things are range of motion and mobility that you already have. Now we're just getting that timing. Don't control that knee.
Yeah.
And if you feel the hooks, you're like, is this really an issue?
Yeah. Instead of immediately, oh, panic.
I think what you were maybe doing too, and it's not a big deal, but it's just breaking it down, is you're trying to maneuver your knee out.
Yes. Yes.
And I want you to just
pop it out. Okay.
or if you get up, using this active toe to drop.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have been trying. Okay. Maybe I can move on out. Trying to bring too many concepts to it because there's the concept of if you get trapped.
Well, you're trying to be efficient in motion and
Yeah.
effort, but the limp arm is a very good example of less is more, where you've got something and they've got a position to limp arming out to take their back.
Yeah.
But we can't limp leg out of this one. I need a power donkey kick,
Yeah.
or I need to drive that knee north, elevate the knee, or laterally go to the knee cut, or go to the three-quarter mount. The three-quarter mount is going to be a good position for you to play in the next few months, because if we get to this position, you're depth of knee. This ain't almost a depth of ankle. Knee clamp, figure four, whatever, and get to this mount. Can't. You feel like you're not winning if you're on top, because you're like, I don't have a mount, but you are. So it's called three-quarter mount because you have a quarter arm and you have this, but I have two arms and one leg free, right? So if we're playing this game, you want to stay curled up and ball up like I was. So good. And I keep your frames in. So I need an underhook. So which underhook do you think I should go for? Your left or your right?
My right, the top right.
You think I need this one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for it. Pretty strong, right? So if I go here, I can't get it because you're tight. So I'm gonna drive I'm just gonna frame here, posting on the mat. Drive my knee down.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Couldn't even.
So my whole objective is to drive this in the south
Yeah.
and my elbow north. Okay. So let's go back three-quarter mount. You're gonna find yourself in this three-quarter mount top position lot. So that when you know how to do one thing offensively, one know how to do it defensively. Now I'm doing a good job. Now.
That makes no sense.
So go ahead and post on the back of this face.
Full post.
Yeah, and now drive your knee down. Way down. See what I'm saying? So I want you to think of this is your hip thrust, pushing my knee down, which is supposed to my spine. And now my elbow can go over my chest.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to stay tight. Head position, I want you to get your head in front of my face. There you go. You're not being it. You're being nice.
It was great. I mean, Grant, we were at one point, he was like,
Okay, go ahead and get your face out of the way. Alright.
No, he's, I like our black belts because they're so official. I don't know if I told you that already.
yeah, it's awesome.
That like, it was taboo, she was very reverent to talk to the black belt about it. Should I put my left foot in or my right foot out? Let me see what you're doing. They're probably like, whatever, retard. But with ours, like, we can approach them.
Yeah.
Like Tanner spending a few minutes after class with John. For sure. Awesome.
I don't know if you want to roll because I know we'll sit to it.
I should get going soon.
Yeah, so, but it's good to see you. Kate, one, two, three, right up here.
Cool.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, just, reach out to me.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
I'm really happy to see you coming back.
I'm stoked. Stoked. I'll clean up.
If you got time, if not, I'm gonna do it anyways. Coolios.
Yeah.